fucking shit. This is literally like just seconds after, and and just what the fucking shit. What did I just see? It's just the hot walking murder is back. Just when WWE can push you away, they bring you back in with the absolute nonsense. This is the rarest of rare. The rare. Yeah, I can't even talk. I can't even talk because this is just the rarest of rare face videos that you're gonna see, because this is genuinely just how I'm looking right now. I am in my bedroom recording a review video because I literally have work in about an hour and some change. But SummerSlam overall might have just been the most insane pay-per-view that wasn't Evolution or even night one of WrestleMania. Or Money in the Bank. Or Elimination Chamber. Or the Royal Rumble. SummerSlam 2025 just blew away everything that you didn't know and then some. This main event will be John Cena's best match by far. The 6-man TLC match was one of the damnedest ladder matches you will ever see. The World Heavyweight Championship match with the cash-in on night one might be the wildest Money in the Bank cash-in of all time. And Jelly Roll just proved that you can be a celebrity, but you can take your L's and be perfectly fine. This was an insane pay-per-view. This was an insane PLE. Why, WWE, do you do this to your people? Brock was on the active roster, okay? He was on the active roster, sure. We just didn't know when this walking weapon of murder will be back. A man that's still in nearly 50 looks like he can eat galaxies more than Galactus can. I have no words. Let me just say the night one was really fun. I loved the tag team opener. There were some things that I didn't like about night one, like Cross losing. And I thought the women's championship match was fine, although I didn't think it hit that echelon that it kind of needed to. But I enjoyed night one for what it was worth, and the cash-in was insane. Now, I, for one, had a moment where I went the fuck off. Because how can you continue to do this feud for so long with Seth Rollins and CM Punk? But the match was awesome. I thought it was one of, if not CM Punk's best match since his return. And then you also had an amazing several closing seconds of the match as well. And I thought overall that was a fantastic match. And the main event was the main event. And then Seth cashing in obviously was the bigger story. Him faking an injury. I'm not trying to do this correctly. Good God. Don't follow me, please. Seth cashing was insane. Absolutely insane. The World Heavyweight Championship match was easily, to me, the second best match. Not even the second best. The third best match of the weekend. Fourth best match of the weekend, actually. And it's saying something because the echelons of the matches this weekend of this SummerSlam were top of the top tier. You have the WWE Championship match, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match with Cena and Rhodes. You had the TLC match. You had, in my opinion, the Women's Intercontinental Championship match with Becky and Lyra, again showcasing that they are the two best women's athletes in the mid-card somehow. And then you had the World Heavyweight Championship match. And I know some people are going to be decisive and in the middle between that match. And some people will say they like it, and some people will say they hate it. I genuinely loved the hell out of that match with Punk getting beaten down up until the final moments where he made his comeback, where the match dramatized to a impact. It was physical, it was brutal, it was surreal to see Gunther dominate how he normally dominates, but at the same time, seeing Punk get his ass whipped to make an incredible comeback, to the great near falls, the brutal chops, submissions, Punk not being able to hit the GTS until the last two GTS of the match. And then I don't really think that you can find a bad match besides Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. One thing I can say is my predictions were absolutely fucked over. I only got 4 right out of 12. That is a new low for me. Good God. But, all in all, I was not disappointed with SummerSlam. Like I said, you had a great opening tag match. You had a great women's tag team title match, which actually looked like the first time the women's tag titles felt important for a change, where Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, which I call Blissful Flair, actually won the women's tag titles, which was the right call. And then you had the unreally great women's title match. Well, I shouldn't say the unreally great tag team match with Jelly Roll, showcasing that even as like someone who is 40 years old, Jelly Roll is 40, for God's sakes. He put on a show and was fantastic. That I hate Logan Paul with a passion as a person, and even he is a great, amazing athlete. He's got the best frog splash in wrestling. I think there's no debate in that Logan Paul has the best frog splash in wrestling. By far. He gets incredible height, incredible hang time, and he just hits full commitment through and through. Especially through the announce tables. Like, all the frog splashes that he hit, it's so clean, it's so crisp. Like, he's got the best frog splash in wrestling by far. You had, obviously, in my opinion, the two weakest matches was Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, especially with Sami Zayn beating Karrion Kross in what looks like what might be Kross's final PLE. And then you had Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton, which I didn't think really hit that level that it was supposed to. And the build was very lackluster. I thought that was the worst built match heading into the weekend. And the match itself did not deliver, in my opinion. Tiffany winning, sure. Now one person has to turn heel. I would think it would be Jade Cargill over Tiffany Stratton, because Jade Cargill as a heel is so really fucking fun. She is a badass on the mic. She is a badass in the ring. Turn her heel, let her loose, and she will cook easily. And then you had night 2, because I already talked about the World Heavyweight Championship match in full detail. The women's triple threat. Incredible triple threat. Loved every minute of it. Rhea continuing to not be able to get the job done with Io Sky not winning the world title, with Naomi escaping just by the tiniest of bits to retain the women's championship. I thought that was an incredible match. The back and forth pace was surreal. And also Naomi's dad performing her to the ring. I thought that was pretty cool, although I thought his guitar sounded like it was out of tone. I don't know. It might have been all sync. You guys let me know. The TLC match. Human Demolition Derby. Candice LeRae, are you okay? Are you okay? I need to know because, girl, you took a fall. You took a damn fall. I just hope you're fine. I just hope you're all right. That was surreal. The table bump by DIY. Ugh. 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 Oh god. Like this is literally this is literally how I feel right now. This is like this emotion it's real emotion. This isn't some fake nonsense shit for the camera. This is legit how I feel right now. This event has just got me feeling something like I've never felt before in like a long time. The TLC match, insane. Why is 6 winning? I don't mind. Perfect decision. Good decision. They just won the tag titles. Let them dominate the tag team division. The women's Intercontinental title match, like I said, one of the best matches of the weekend. I hate that the crowd wasn't involved. Fuck New Jersey. Double fuck New Jersey. One of the reasons why you don't go to a pay-per-view there at times because the crowd sometimes can be absolutely dead. And that's a shame. Because this women's Intercontinental title match was fantastic. Becky and Lyra, again, putting on a fantastic match for a great period of time. They deserved it. They earned it. And Becky debuting her new theme song. Love the new theme song. No more Celtic Invasion. I think that was what it was called. And it's a shame because it was a theme song she had. It was a theme song she had for over 10 years. And now it's gone. But I think this theme song fits her perfectly. The Wonder Years theme song fits her perfectly. You had the steel cage match, which I guess was fine. Like so. With Solo Sikoa walking out as still the Intercontinental Champion or United States Champion, and Jacob Fatu being Jacob Fatu is a badass, but him losing again, but this time through like the door. I don't know what you're kind of trying to plan at this point. Hopefully it leads to something, maybe in Clash in Paris, but I don't know. And then you had the Intercontinental title match was who can out Eddie, which was freaking awesome between Dominic and AJ. The great little ending with Dominic taking his boot off, unzipping his boot, just like how Eddie untied his boot at WrestleMania 20 compared to SummerSlam 2025. I thought that was brilliant, and it was right in the shadows of MSG. Like, I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was well done. And there was great moments as well with the steel chair and AJ coming out in the lowrider was sick. Dominic coming out in Ray's blue gear compared to how he was in SummerSlam 05. That was pretty nice. I thought the IC title match was a lot of fun. And Dominic winning, although I hate Dominic, hopefully let's see where it goes. Hopefully AJ and Dominic have a rematch at Clash in Paris. No gimmicks, no nonsense. You just have a clean match one-on-one. Maybe you have Dominic lose the title then. Who knows? But Dominic's title reign continues. And then finally, the undisputed title match. I mean, what do you say? First and foremost, I had moments where I was about to legit have like a feel-good cry, but also like a very emotional cry. Because this is really John Cena's last SummerSlam. And man, oh man, John Cena, once he retires, it's over. But this match was so surreal. There's no shenanigans. No BS, no Rock, no Travis Scott. This, I believe, erased the entirety of what that WrestleMania 41 main event was. Although, for me personally, I thought the WrestleMania 41 main event was not that bad. This match was incredibly awesome. This was Cena's best match in his retirement tour. And Cena getting pinned clean, putting over Cody. Cody showing his aggressiveness, but still not turning heel, which is a great decision at the very end. But who knows what the title picture will look like now with Cody going to film Street Fighter. Who knows? I don't know who's next either, because that's an interesting topic for who's going to be next in line for the WWE Championship. But let's just talk about the end. Brock fucking Lesnar. I talk about him in generally just describing him as the only person I fear in this world more so than anybody. And I don't say that as hyperbole. Because Brock Lesnar legit scares the fuck out of me. And that's more so than Jacob Fatu. Brock has been going since 2023, SummerSlam. Nearly 2 years ago. That was his last match. That was his last appearance in WWE. Then he got put into the Janelle Grant lawsuit. And we didn't know if this man was ever going to be back. There's always been the rumors. There's always been the rumors that Brock's coming back at some point. And he's in the active roster. Or there's still some things that's going on that he can't be cleared just yet. So this was kind of like a wait process. Until tonight. When the guitar riff dropped. And you just... Ugh. Oh, God. Damn it. WWE, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! I saw it on Twitter. I looked on my phone. I did not think that this was true until I actually saw it live. And I saw it live and holy fucking shit. I'm mad that I didn't do a live stream because I was sitting here in my bed and I fucking was tired because I've been up and the fatigue that I have is fucking wild. Brock Lesnar is fucking back, man, and he still looks like he can freaking tear apart the entirety of the space-time continuum. He can he can physically make a black hole and then close a black hole. Because he is a black hole. And that's not a racist joke. If you don't get space and you don't get science, I hate you. So Brock Lesnar and John Cena, I think that's Clash in Paris. Because there's no way in hell that you can hold that off for at least 2 to 3 damn months. To a freaking Survivor Series or a freaking Crown Jewel Perth. Oh, God. What a show. What a show. If I had to give this show out of 5, overall SummerSlam is a 4 out of 5. Just by the moments alone. And 5 quality fucking awesome matches. I shouldn't say 5 quality fucking awesome matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of the 12 matches that they had, 8 of them are high quality matches, and at least 3 of them are match of the year contenders. That's how fucking awesome this SummerSlam was. So yeah, SummerSlam 2025, 4 out of 5. That's it for me. I'm gonna lay down, probably just rethink everything and rethink life for a bit. Because holy goddamn, what's gonna happen on Raw? I don't know. but I will have my eyes synced into Raw during my overnight shift because I gotta work a day tomorrow and Tuesday. Fuck. But and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.